Morning light crept through the warped shutters of Solier's small room above the inn, tracing the simple bed, the short bureau, the scuffed floorboards. For a little while, it felt like the whole of Tirek Nor had fallen away, and there was only Katrina and the promise of the world beyond the harbour.
You do love me, don't you, Saul?
Katrina's voice was soft, hopeful, as Solier kissed the side of her neck.
Of course I do. You don't think I'd do this with just anyone, do you?
Tell me again all the places we'll see on your ship, Saul.
A ship, my dear. A boat is a piddly little thing for crossing a pond, not for exploring the world.
Right, of course. Your ship, then. Where will we go first?
In Katrina's mind, the inn's ceiling opened into bright seas and foreign shores. She clung to those visions as if they were already hers. Then her whole body went rigid. At first, Solier only heard his own breath. Then the sound reached him too. The faint thump of footsteps on the wooden stairs growing steadily louder as they climbed toward the second story.
Solera Forrester, are you up here?
Gretchen's voice carried through the floorboards like a hammer blow. Katrina's blood ran cold.
Oh no, she must have come back early. She mustn't find me up here or she'll fire me for sure.
Katrina scrambled out of the bed, tugging at her clothes with shaking hands as she spun in place, scanning the nearly bare room.
Where can I hide?
A narrow bed, a little table, a short bureau. Solier kept his life light and ready to move, and today that left Katrina with nowhere to disappear.
I'm looking.
She rushed to the window, shoved it open, and leaned out over the alley below.
Damn, it's too high, and there isn't enough of a ledge to stand on.
Solier joined her at the window. Below, a cart sat in the alley, piled high with fresh manure, the reek curling up to meet them.
Jump!
Into the cart of manure?
She stared at him as if he'd asked her to cut off her own hands.
Are you mad? That's disgusting.
Katrina set one foot onto the sill, feeling for any bit of stone to cling to. There was nothing. She dropped back, throat tight.
Soliera, are you in there? Is Katrina with you?
What am I going to do? I really need this job.
The rattle of Gretchen's key ring scraped along the door. Solier knew there were dozens of keys there. It might buy them a few breaths, no more. Katrina turned once more to the open window, eyes fixed on the alley, as if sheer desperation might lower the ground. In that heartbeat, Solier weighed his choices. The cart below meant Katrina was unlikely to break her neck. She would be furious. Yes, but fury faded. Gretchen's anger and the awkward explanations that would follow would not. His mind settled like a coin falling flat. Solier stepped in behind Katrina and with one quick, well-placed shove between her shoulder blades, sent her tumbling out of the window. The sound below was a sickening, muffled splash. Solier risked a glance. Katrina was already struggling upright in the heaped muck, absolutely coated but moving, alive, and almost below the window's line of sight. He turned back just as the door swung open and Gretchen strode into the room.
Well, good morning, Gretchen.
Gretchen squinted at him, breath short from the climb, suspicion tightening her jaw.
Where's Katrina? Is she up here somewhere with you?
Nope, she's not here.
Gretchen's gaze swept the barren room in a swift, practiced search. Finding nothing, she stepped closer, peering into Solier's eyes as if she could drag the truth out by staring.
Solier Forrester, I know Katrina was in here with you.
What are you talking about? As you can clearly see, I'm the only one here.
She searched again, opening the bureau, glancing under the bed. Then she eased past him toward the window. Solier obligingly stepped aside, trusting the height and the angle to hide the mess below. After a moment, Gretchen pulled back, doubt clouding into weary frustration.
Well, I'm sorry, I suppose. I just had the feeling she was here. Not that I'm saying she was to blame. You have a record for corrupting young girls, and they don't need to get tangled up with someone like you.
Ah, Gretchen, I'm wounded. I'm a good man.
You're charming, I'll give you that, and trouble more often than not. I just don't want my workers fraternizing with customers. I will not have the inn getting that kind of reputation.
Solier draped an arm over her shoulders with easy familiarity.
You have nothing to worry about. You run a very respectable establishment.
Thank you, dear. Why don't you head downstairs? I'll make up your room and be down in a moment to fix you some breakfast.
As Gretchen fussed with the rumpled bedclothes, Solier slipped out into the hall, content that the worst of the storm had passed. For him, at least. Outside, in the alley below, the real storm had only just begun. If you have enjoyed this chapter of No Rest for the Wicked, please remember to like and subscribe. Then stay tuned for Chapter 5, Soul and Other.